Hello, everybody, and welcome to part 3 of our virtual work webinar series. It's called Communicating When You're Not in the Room. This is going to be the culmination of our trilogy here on how to work effectively when you are in a remote environment. And today, it's going to blow you away. It's a webinar about how to deliver webinars. I want you to think right now about what some of your pet peeves are when it comes to listening in on some of these things like you are right now. And I'll give you some examples of things that I typically hear when I do this session. So people say, man, I'll hear terrible background noise going on, or there are technical difficulties. The presenters are really, really boring. They don't seem to understand the technology that they're using. They're really monotone. They just read the slides. There's too much information on the slides. These are kind of the things that I hear over and over again. And the fact of the matter is a lot of them are true. So as a result, it leads to a little bit of, I don't know, what you might call multitasking. So how many of you multitask during conference calls or webinars? Don't lie to me. Usually a lot of people end up saying yes. In fact, some of you are doing it right now. Katie, put down Candy Crush. It's time to pay attention. This is going to be important for you. So most people multitask when they are on a conference call or a webinar that someone else is delivering. So what does that mean to you? That means when you're presenting or talking or leading a conference call or a virtual presentation, chances are they might be multitasking when you're speaking. So in essence, while it's not the title of this program, what we're going to try and do today is help beat all of those multitaskers. In other words, how can you Candy Crush proof your next virtual meeting or presentation? That's the underlying theme of what we're going to talk about today. And we're going to focus on 4 things today. So the first thing I'm going to talk about are what I consider best practices. So these would be best practices regardless of environment. So whether it is a conference call, a webinar, a video, there are many things that you want to do on all of these virtual type of platforms. And I'm going to start and talk about some of those. Then I will get specific by different formats. So we'll talk specifically what you want to do on a conference call, specifically what you can do on a webinar, and of course, specifically what you can do on some kind of video call that you are a part of.